Okay, we are live. Let me just, we always have technical difficulties with 14, so let me just make sure this is all working properly before I put everything start here. Okay, that's working. The chat box is too large. So let's shrink that down. My notes are too large, but they're in the background anyway, and I can scroll them? Yeah, I can. Okay, good. So my notes are fine. Chat box is now fine-ish. Whole sitting there harmonizing with the background Latin chorus. Great. Okay, so we are going to sit here and let the intro cinematic play out. And once it is done, that is when we will get started. Actually, as a matter of fact, let me move this over slightly. There we go. I did a little bit of audio balancing already, so hopefully it's all good. But I need to shut up now, so.
Have come and gone since that day. How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm.
Yo, who's this dickhead with the bow anyway? That doesn't look like me. Not for nothing, but I kind of felt like the audio there was a little bit not organized towards the vocals, but that's all based on master volume, so it might just be my game, it might be all games, I don't really know. I would, however, like to do a configuration check. Yes, there we go. Look at the FPS counter in the top right corner there. All systems are a go. How you doing, everybody? My name is Monochromium, and today we're going to be continuing with my ongoing coverage of Final Fantasy XIV by starting its third major expansion, Shadowbringers. So let's get started, shall we? I don't want to have to watch through the intro again, so let's just turn this on. Hello to John, Marie, and Cefico. How's everybody doing? Welcome back. Had to wait through the intro, didn't want to talk over it because it's probably all going to get muted anyway, so I didn't want anybody to miss any important chat other than me calling the guy with the bow in the intro dickhead. That was super important. So, yeah, that was how that goes. Yeah, and Cole's right. It only took him literal years to convince me to upgrade from the rock that I was carrying around before. This is the new laptop, by the way. We've been streaming from the new laptop since the Threads of Fate stream. So that's part of that. Yes, and the audio probably sounds a little bit different as well. I had to make some slight adjustments to my microphone and its position on my desk because I don't have enough room on my desk for the mouse, the computer, and the microphone without it basically making me incredibly uncomfortable. I basically have to cock my wrist to the side just to press WASD. So instead of that, I have it up on a shelf behind my laptop. So hopefully it sounds okay. I had to change the volume settings a little bit, and the audio from this one is going to kind of be the it's going to kind of be the test, basically, to make sure that it all sounds okay. If it doesn't sound okay, I'm going to have to make some additional adjustments later, but that's the plan, basically. Let me take a drink. Let me read chat. Cole, do you want to get on call now that I've done my intro spiel, or do you want to wait until later? What do you feel like doing, brother? But let's read through chat, and then we'll get started. Yeah, oh, hey, a WoW ad. Yeah, I think, didn't WoW do their next expansion after this one? It was like Shadowlands or something? I don't know, I've never played WoW, so. Let me answer your question. I think that means yes. Let me turn on Discord then. Oh good, Discord has to update. I just turned it on 10 minutes ago and now it has to update already. He answered my question by calling me. Okay, here we go. Oh, hi.
Mute the stream.
Mute the stream? Oh, okay. What's the...
Because otherwise I'll be getting double audio.
Oh, yeah. Hang on, how do I do
down,
that?
Discord, you're a little loud.
How do I do that again?
What?
How do I do that again? I forgot already.
Mute Discord or mute the stream?
Yeah, mute the stream on your end.
Oh.
Or do you just
I think
mute?
I did that.
Or do you just mute my stream? I forgot how.
I just
that
mute
goes.
your stream.
Okay, there we go. It's been so long since we did this. I don't remember our setup.
Fair enough. Hello, Marie. I have returned from the dead specifically for this stream.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's read through chat. Yes, it is finally happening. Seeing that reload animation makes you miss special bullets on Machinist. Do you want me to be 100% with you? Oh, we're going to be 100% around here. Don't worry about that, Marie. I'm going to be 100% around here. So, yeah, sound effects are a bit louder than anything else, yeah. Never actually seen 14 in its current state. This is actually the expansion before its current state, so we still won't be seeing it current, but the mechanics are current, so, yeah.
Current state is Chaos Incarnate.
Hmm.
I can say that. I've been in the new Savage tier.
Call it a rock. You have a desktop that we call an easy bake oven. Friend took it out so much that literally left enough to keep it able to turn on. That's really it. It ran Heavensward at 10 to 20 FPS. Oh boy. Alright, so...
Well, me and Jimmy have actually new setups for this specific stream.
Yeah, although your setup is the old setup in a new location, but, you know.
I did get I think I've gotten my new computer since the last time we streamed this.
Actually, yeah, you might be right, actually. I forget if it was... Because you got your new computer in, what, 2021?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then, or at the end of 2020, but that was after the Stormblood stream. So yeah, you're right. This is new setup for both of us. So we'll both be running this at over 100 FPS for once.
Cack.
Oh boy. Yes, welcome to the rice fields. Yeah, so in case you forgot where we left off last time we streamed this, when we ended Stormblood, we ended on a cliffhanger where most of my friends were in a coma, and I decided instead of helping them and ultimately becoming like that dude at the end of Palace of the Dead who became overwhelmed with power and turned into a dark zombie person, I would help the people that I could help while I waited for actual doctors to try to help my friends. And now it's been 5.5 months, and I still haven't heard anything, so I'm starting to get a little worried, but we'll get to that as we go here.
I'm Skip.
Dodge DOE is better than most people who ran at 60 FPS. Am I still in that apartment? Actually, I am not in the house that I was in Heaven's Ward, in Stormblood anymore. That house was vacant. I think somebody bought it. I'm in an apartment in Shirogane. And
On
it's
the subject of apartments.
a little better than it was. On the subject of apartments, did you get one?
Okay, so all of you who've been following the stream might find this amusing. For a long time back when Jimmy was recording on YouTube, he was living where I am currently, so now we have switched places. I am living in that apartment, and he is living back at the house.
Yes, basically.
So you will not get double audio of our parents yelling anymore in case they do that.
Yeah, because when we did the Stormblood streams, you had your setup in your room, and mine was in my room, so we finally fixed that problem from the A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward ones where you were in the background all the time. And now it's even better because you're actually in your own separate place that's not in the house, so you can't hear me and I can't hear you. There's no like echoing going on. So, excuse me. All right, you ready to get this started?
Get this bread. I'm already logged in.
You're already logged in? Okay, good, because I actually don't need you for like an hour.
Hoggers, I'm just gonna sit here and moderate chat.
Pretty much. I mean, there's hardly enough chat for you to need to moderate. If you want, you can get started on the one quest for that person that I'm going to be doing in a minute, but we'll go from there. All right.
Understandable.
So I'm going to log in. Like I said, from the last time, when we ended this last time, we ended on a cliffhanger. I am in Kugane. My friends are in a coma. Don't know what to do about that. Letting the doctors work on them while I help the children of the Doman Enclave actually feel like they have something of a father figure, because most of the ones that are children there are the orphans that were in Revenant's Toll. And I love those damn kids, and I need to help them become actual functioning adults in society now that Gosetsu left me with that job. So let's see where that's taken me in 5.5 months, shall we? Thank you for helping you find a second wind. Life is killing you. You're trying not to sleep your life away. Yeah, sleeping your life away, it's not very productive, I guess. So I'm glad to hear that you're being somewhat productive. So, speaking of Palace of the Dead, you died on floor 115 because you weren't paying attention. Feels bad, man. Oh, that's no good. Time to try again, I guess. Sorry to hear that. I should take a drink before this loads.
Yes, you should.
Too busy trying out Dragalia Lost in its last hours to commit chat crime. Stop reminding me that it dies today. Well, guess who's not dead? Guess who's back? Back again. Interceptor's back. Give him a pet. Hold on. I have to wait for the animation to end. There we go. Goodbye. Okay, so we're here at the apartment that I think it was empty. Was it empty last time when we ended the stream? I forget. It's been so long since I ended the stream to find out, but well, if my clothes are anything to go on, and my clothes look significantly better in this lighting now that I can actually turn the stuff up, the apartment should look just as nice, right? Let's go find out as my neighbors are busy crafting things down there. So let's go see how I furnished the apartment, shall we? Alright, so you may have seen the house previously, and it was functional. There wasn't really a whole lot going on in it. I designed this one myself, and I kind of went a little crazy with it. So let's do a little tour, shall we? Hello, Amarella. How you doing? Welcome back. Yes, welcome sorta back to Eorzea, exactly. You can pet the air around the dog. Yeah, you can't quite pet the dog itself, but it's there. So we brought the mannequin with us with all my old stuff on it from before, from the Grand Melee, my postal hat. I don't know how the Post Moogle hasn't gotten my attention in 5.5 months about this stuff. You'd think he'd want to, considering I'm trying to know what's going on with my friends back in Eorzea, and I'm all the way across the planet, but, you know. We have some banners. We have my Maelstrom banner. We have is that a mole banner? I forget. And then we have a ninja banner because, well, you'll see eventually. Take your shoes off here. Stay a while. There's a little hallway here. I haven't furnished the paintings yet because I haven't been able to find a Kugane painter to help me with that, but I'm sure I'll be able to figure that out eventually. Before we go through the sliding door on my left, let's go look at the washroom slash water room. I got all my towels here, all my cleaning supplies. This was going to be a shower originally. Right now it's just the inside of my upstairs loft. This was going to be a shower originally, but the water trough in here is actually being used for the aquarium here, as you'll see in a second when we enter the main room, which is right here. Let me give you a little bit of a view of it. Actually, let me go in first person for this. It's probably easier to see it if I do that. So, yeah. Here's the main room. You may have seen pictures of it already because I actually put it into the housing design contests last year, I think. I forget. We got the triple triad table. We have Interceptor on the table because he goes where he wants. I can't stop him. So we have Hingen scrolls on the walls. I can talk about that actually. Because I've been brushing up on my Hingen since the last time we streamed because I'm going to have to since I live here now. All three of these Hingen scrolls say the same thing, but they all quote a specific poem actually. And, well, they didn't have one for each line of the poem that I actually wanted to quote. So I just bought three of the same one and stuck them on the wall. But I will read you the full poem as it's supposed to be said. It is an excerpt from the poem Song of the Cinnamon Grove by Hirose Tanso. And I credit all of the translations that I'm going to be saying on this stream and maybe the next one to Highland Art on Tumblr because they did all of the translating work for this. So, the poem excerpt that I would want to quote in 3 stanzas reads as follows. We shall not rest in foreign lands with bitter feelings in our hearts when we have friends to stand beside us in our study of the arts. And as we leave the house at dawn, 'neath frozen dew that looks like snow, 'tis you for whom I tend the fire, you for whom I make it glow. And after all of this is over, someday we will return home, with dusty books and whiter hair, and fewer lands to roam. It's a really good poem, by the way. You should look it up. It's pretty damn fantastic. It's very wistful and nostalgic in a way, but it's not like sad, so as the stanzas there would not demonstrate, so, you know. What ward is my apartment in? You want to come and hug to celebrate the return? This is Ward 12, Apartment 46. So I think, is that the subdivision? I forget, but yeah, it's in Shirogane, Ward 12, on Goblin server. So yeah, that's where that one is. I have been keeping tabs on some things in Eorzea, though, as you can see by all the posters I have on the maps here. We have a nice couch. I have this aquarium. That's kind of fancy. They got me a fancy swordfish and jellyfish for the aquarium. And actually, that's why I'm here, rather than in the actual Doman Enclave to start with, because the fishermen that got me this swordfish told me how I could fish for more fish like it. Interceptor... Seriously? What did I tell you about glitching into the aquarium? I thought we had this conversation. You're not... Don't you look at me with those beady little eyes and think that you're not going to get in trouble. What are you doing in there? Get out of there. Okay, thank you. He glitched in here and hit a toy in here, as you can kind of see there. You see the hearts popping out behind there? Yeah, so, hang on, let me get the camera working a little bit here. There's a log in here, and you can see a little palm sticking out of it. Yeah, he hid his Moogle toy in here, the little shit. So, but apparently people like the apartment, by the way, because I've gotten a few messages on my message book. There's 9 likes. There's a few people talking about some cool stuff here. So, can I wield the swordfish? As far as I know, I don't think there's a swordfish weapon in the game, but I haven't done stuff with Endwalker, so there might be. Not sure. That looks so cool, thank you. Why is this apartment bigger than yours in real life? What kind of shit? Yeah, I built it to look bigger than it actually is, so. Not without help, of course. The Kugane artisans were a big help here, but you know. We got our bookshelf. We got houseplant because this whole place wouldn't be complete without houseplant. I stuffed my orchestrion underneath the stairs because there was a space there and it was bothering me. pictures of home, or old home. Let's go up to the loft, shall we? So I designed the loft to be sort of like below decks on a ship. Here's where I do all my work. There aren't really any secret documents here anymore because I don't, well, currently work for the Maelstrom, but there's documents there to keep apprised of things. Got my little microscope so I can use it for goldsmithing. Interceptor hid another one of his toys behind my barrels and stuff. Again, the little shit. He's adorable though, so he's forgiven. And then we have my bed. And the nice part about the bed, it's 2:15 in the game, so I can't really show you this, but basically what happens is when sunrise happens, about 7 a.m. in the game, the light in here actually reflects, it's sort of like God rays, onto the pillows, so that I know when to wake up. So it's kind of cool looking. If you haven't been in here, I encourage you to check it out at all times of the day. There's new stuff happening all the time, literally all the time. I had to get the correct light fixture because otherwise I'd hit my head on the way down the stairs because I'm too fucking tall. But, you know. So yeah, this is home now. It's very nice, but it's, as you can see, it's not fully decorated. I have paintings and a couple of other little knickknacks that I want to stick here. Interceptor's got his bed right here down by the fire because he has to be the coziest boy. Yeah, so here's my plan with the apartment. Over the course of the playthrough, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to decorate it a little bit with some knickknacks based on the accomplishments that we did during the playthrough, because I always loved the Sky Pirates Den from vanilla Final Fantasy XII on the PS2, and I always thought that would be such a cool idea to manipulate and implement in this game, and now I'm going to do it. So if you revisit the apartment at different times in the game, depending on what I've done, there will be new items in here based on what I have found. I think Amarella has found me. Hang on, I was taking a drink. I had one hand on. Greet. There we go. Hello there. Welcome to the apartment. Feel free to stay as long as you'd like. I actually have a couple of things to do because, like I said, the fisherman in Kugane actually told me where I can get more fish like the swordfish here. So that was my plan. I'm actually going into town and I'm going to go purchase a log that will tell me where to find more fish. So if you were hoping that we were going to get a lot done today in terms of story stuff, it's going to be a slow burn. Not as slow of a burn as the beginning of Stormblood, but a slow burn nonetheless. All right, actually...
Just slow enough to drive me absolutely insane.
Pretty much, yeah. Before we do this, let me check on things here. How are my retainers doing? Hello, Matilda. Good to see you again. I should assign you some ventures, actually, so you can go do stuff. When do you get done with this? Oh, 11 o'clock tomorrow? Yeah, that's fine. You go do that. So let them go find some stuff while I'm busy doing this. Excuse me. And Ghost Hammer, you as well, even though you're at max level, technically speaking, at the moment, but that's fine. Character's cute. Yeah, /hug, there you go. I don't know if I have /hug now that I think about it. I think you have to get it from something optional. So, same though, you loved achievements before achievements. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do stuff with it, to be fair, so we'll see if it works. Was it Gilgamesh raiding me? No, Justice Cube is raiding me. Thanks for the raid, Justice. Thanks for showing up. Welcome to everybody showing up. We just got started. I just did my little tour of my Kugane apartment. And now we're going to town because I have to go find some fish to catch. And speaking of fish to catch, I need to switch to Fisher so that I can actually go catch them. So, don't stop gaming. It's just a raid. Welcome. Welcome to everybody who came in from the raid. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. The beginning of my 14 streams are always a bit of a slow burn, so that everybody knows. Things will be a little slow to start with, but we will pick up eventually. And I do play the game with people in chat, so if you're on Crystal Data Center, get ready because we will be doing a dungeon today. Spoilers for a few minutes from now, but we will be doing a dungeon today, so there you go. Oh, you can put the metal club away. Yes, you can put the metal club away. It's fine, we won't need it. I won't need Bokuto either, so fair enough. You got a small not too long ago that you still got to decide if you want to do more with or not. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. I always felt like there was too much space when I had the small house, to be honest, to do anything fancy with it. It's why I liked doing stuff with the apartment, because you were very limited in terms of space and items. So I liked the challenge of that, I guess. So things are well. You play Final Fantasy XIV as well on Goblin. Nice. Thanks for coming out to support a fellow Goblin streamer, then. I appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, I'll be doing some stuff later today, and we'll be making parties of 4 and 8, actually. I think we might get a trial done today as well, so if you feel like joining up with it, it will be happening. What was I looking for in here? I do want bait/miscellany because these blue bobbits that are here are actually used to purchase the stuff, but I need a folklore item first. I need the Tome of Ichthyological Folklore from Othard, because that specifically will allow me to catch the fish that I'm looking for. And the fish that I'm looking for takes blue bobbits to fish up. So let's get like 30 of those, maybe? Just so that I have them. I should be able to fish them up from that, so. And I made sure I had enough gatherer scripts so that I wouldn't have to get here and be like, oh, I don't have enough gatherer scripts. Welp, audible, but, you know. You're on Ether, but you can dungeon with me if I need a roll filled. Oh, yeah, I forgot that they can do that now. I don't even remember the last time I played if they could do that then, but I forgot about that. We got a follow as well, so I don't have my chat box up here. Hang on, I can look like this. And Justice, or is it Hestus? I don't know if the J is silent, but thank you for following. I appreciate that. Sounds fun. Hope you'll be back. I hope so as well. Feel free to come out as much as you'd like. It's all up to you. Check it out. See if you enjoy what we're doing here. If you do, feel free to stop by again. You had no intent on going for it, but a friend you'd made was like, I'm too rich, want to go for a small? Here's 3.5 million gil. Oh boy. Yeah, I could see how then it would be a little bit easier to go for it, yeah, if you got all that. So.
Yeah, I wish somebody would give me 3.5 million gil.
I've probably given you like 2 million gil over the lifetime of my character, haven't I?
You've given me significantly more than that.
Probably, so. Jesta is your name there on 14, a playoff jester. Okay, gotcha. I see. I will remember that. Okay, so we need to use this. Oh, and speaking of money, I have like 1 million pieces of money still left in my Chocobo saddlebag, but I don't want to use these yet because I had to wait to use them until I did the end of the Dome and Enclave side quest, so we'll turn those in later. We'll keep the blue bobbits here for now, and then let's use this Ichthyological Folklore book. And now I can fish for new fish. Perfect. Cole, how much money have you been bequeathed? I don't know if I can
enough to buy at least a medium.
I don't know if I can give him any at the moment because I currently have a very specific total of gil that you can see in the bottom right-hand corner there. I gotta be honest with all of you,
all I have to say about that, Jimmy, is all that work for a joke that lasted 2 frames.
I know, all that work. Gotta be honest with all of you, though. This weirdo's been sitting here for a few days. I've been to town for a few days now, like just doing errands and stuff. Now they have something that they're setting up for a festival in the Dome and Enclave, so that was my plan to go there next. But this guy's been eyeing me up and down ever since I got here. That like a few days ago, specifically when he got here, he's been eyeing me up and down every time I walk past. I think I'm gonna see what's his deal is, because I'm sick of him leering at me from the corner of his eye every time I go into Shiokaze hostelry. What's the deal, conspicuously inconspicuous man? I am Eorzean. I mean, I live here now, but I am Eorzean, yeah. I'd like to believe I'm moderately okay at killing, yeah. By the way, the filter that I have on my chat over there, it says live in the bottom left corner. That will show any of the previous dialogue that was said, so if anybody misses anything and they want me to show it again, I'll just scroll up for you so that we can see it, so. Rats in the wharf? Something like that. What's this job? Uh-huh. Sure, I'm not interested in your love life. What's the problem? I mean, that's true. There was a very conspicuous Namazu that did in fact try to do the same thing to us, so. How's your inventory so empty? It can't empty yours until you finish your current crafting project. It's not as empty as it looks like. I have some stuff on the other pages, but those are for side quests that we'll be doing later in the game, so they're not really relevant at the moment, so. But usually if I don't need something for crafting, I just sell it. So that's how it stays so empty. Okay, sure. I'll see what I can do. Alright then. So where is this Mikote that he's talking about, and why do I get the feeling it's someone very, very familiar to me? Up here? Perhaps up here. Oh, god damn it! Not only do I see the guy that tried to fleece us before this, but here's Nashu fucking Makaraka in Kugane. What are you doing here? Getting the wool pulled over her eyes. That's what she's doing here, actually. You're
so nothing has changed.
Yeah, of course. Nothing has ever changed with Nashu. You're abusing your power as someone as every crafter at 80. You're making and selling 20 sets of ironworks, gathering, and crafting gear. Those do pull in the money, so hopefully it all goes. You're also undercutting the market because it's not worth 140k a piece. Fair enough. So.
I see. Marie, you are chaotic good in this case.
Okay, Nashu. I'm surprised he didn't look at her and be like, what do you mean a talking cat? About that. How about I convince him? The hard way. Gyodo. Hi, Nashu. I didn't come all this way just to help little old you. I'm surprised you're here. How did you get here and why? Oh, yeah, I suppose he did fly east after, you know, the incident with his mother back in Zenith, so. The talking Numa Numa. Oh my god. It will take all of your skills, and they won't be enough. Kyoto.
I love how the camera just scrolled over to you, and because of your hat, your eyes were covered, so you're just standing there with a wooden stick, like...
I will beat you within an inch of your life with this sharpened wooden stick.
Fucking just standing there menacingly.
Of course. I mean, you may be able to do lens flares, but I can get as close as possible, so... without quite being there. 144k is not a fair price with how long you'll be using that gear. Not long, and you have trained eye, 50k at the most. Okay, there you go. And trained eye does make it a lot easier, so to make. So fair enough. To be fair, he wasn't going to be very helpful anyway, Nashu, so... But, I mean, we can do a little detective work, just like old times. He was, actually, yes, trying to swindle you, so don't worry about that part. Oh, I don't know if the mic picked up that facepalm, but oh god. Alright, Nashu, time for some detective work.
Ah, yes. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed.
Well, if I was, yeah, I mean, that's true. He's probably stuck in the ground or inside of a building. Keep an eye out for legs. It did pick it up good, thankfully. He could be following his keen inspector sense and searching for a case, though. That might be more to Nashu's, liking, so let's say that. Yeah, something like that. So look for some crazy case here in mystery here in Kugane. Alright, fair enough. Things have been pretty quiet since the Garleans ran off, but well, you never know. There might be trouble waiting around the corner. Yeah, the incident. I'm sure Cole has a lot to say about the incident, but we'll get to that when we actually find Rory, so...
I promise, nothing bad has happened to her at all.
Nope.
Nothing horrible is happening. Everything is fine. There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
She is okay. Really.
I wish I had my soundboard. That would be a fucking menace during the stream.
Well, I don't know where
Nashu
Nashu
soundboard.
went, but... Yeah. Esteemed company. I think he's just afraid. Yeah, Gyodo is definitely afraid of me, as he should be. So. Oh, really? Well, I didn't even hear about that, and I'm still sort of with the Sekisegumi, so you'd think they would have told me about that. You know who is in Ba Sing Se? The boulder! He terrorized me enough in Golden Sun, but then he had to find new work. So, was that another follow? No, it wasn't. It was somebody changing gear sets, I think, in the background. It just sounded like something, like one of my alerts. Alright, fair enough. More residents to check with. Okay, so there's one up by Rakuza and one up by Bokairo Inn. I'll just walk. It's not like we're in a hurry today. In actuality, like, the main draw of this playthrough will probably... The slow burn that I was talking about will basically mean that by the end of this week, we should be just about ready to start up the actual Shadowbringers stuff. This is mostly going to be like endgame Stormblood stuff that you're going to be seeing for now. So technically it's a lie, but then again, I do that with all of my 14 streams. We play all different stuff depending on the major story we're going to be covering. So, excuse me. Are you just in the habit of doing this to everyone, or is this your special Mikote girl? Yeah, well, you won't be getting chopped to bits with this sword. It's blunt. So, you know. Yeah,
I don't know.
All right.
You can hit pretty hard with that sword.
I mean, I do direct crit for like 12,000 damage with the Madare Setsugeka, so... And that's at level 70 gear. I mean, I'm aware of that because I've worked with them, so fair enough. Why are you so in it with Nashu, though? Yes, I need to know about the biggest crimes you can think of. Something like that, yeah. Well, it's a good thing I know exactly one thing. Oh, boy. That's not a crime, sir. That's just your love story that will never come true. Let's get to the point here. This metaphor is going nowhere. This doesn't sound like a crime. So you're admitting to stalking someone. Is that what you're telling me? That is stalker behavior, yes. So, do you want to come quietly, or do I have to get the rest of the Sekisegumi to take you to jail? Why am I just now realizing who he's talking about? I've got more important things to worry about than this dumb fuck. Alright, off we go. Let's just check for more info. You have to go to an appointment, but you're going to be lurking in chat. Enjoy MSQ. Thank you. I appreciate that, Justice. Hopefully your appointment goes well for you. Cole, did you start this quest, or...?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Do not worry. There is nothing wrong.
Okay, good. I thought I just heard you laughing in the background, so...
I'm just laughing because of Jimmy's various reactions.
Yeah, I heard about that, actually. I wonder who the thief could be. It's definitely not me. I put my knives away a while ago. Nashu, I might have a case for us. Now we just need to see if the inspector managed to land on his feet. But he's not a Mikote, so he probably didn't. Let's see. I mean, I could tell her about this, but let's focus on the task at hand, shall we? Yeah, that sounds like a case to me. Alright, let's go find Akebono then. And Akebono is not far. Oh, actually, I can switch my notes over to my actual notes now. I had all of the translations for the Hingen that I'm going to be reading on today's stream in a separate document, but now I can switch over to this so that I actually know what I'm doing here and making sure that I do what I'm supposed to. Because I guess this is how I'm spending this day instead of going back to the Doman Enclave. But to be fair, they said it wasn't required for me to help them with the setup. I just wanted to because they told me not to. So, if I don't get there for a couple of days, I guess it's fine. Make myself busy.
This is fine.
This is fine, and nothing is burning. Especially not Rory.
Meanwhile, elsewhere.
Yeah, but the is someone that Rory is burning, not Rory burning.
Mm. Whosoever could Rory possibly be burning? How hard are you foreshadowing, Cole? Yes.
Yeah, it might be a good idea. I can relay any info we get to the Sekisegumi, so... I kind of hope I do an Eastern Bow when I see this guy, but I kind of don't think it's going to happen, so... Okay. Nashu, are you alright? Maybe you shouldn't walk out around a corner when someone's sprinting directly at you. Sir, I am a healer, though I don't look it. Let me guess, this is going to be our supporting character for this series of quests. Shigure! Got it. Nah, it's all good. We're probably looking for the same person, so we'll probably see you again. All I gotta do is stay on top of things, Nashu. Sounds like a plan. Let's go see what information we can glean out of this Akebono character. I'm probably going to butcher a lot of the Hingan pronunciations, by the way, even though I've lived here in character for 5.5 months now, so I apologize for that. That's just my American brain butchering Japanese language, so... Who's also got a knack for it. I didn't catch that until the last second. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, by the way, the because the volume's turned up on my microphone, background sounds might actually be louder now than they usually are. So if you hear anything in the background, like my father's phone, which was just ringing, I apologize for that. I don't think there's anything I can really reasonably do about it, though, without my voice being drowned out by the game. So, yeah. What message did he find? Let's see. You have just been robbed by the Kugane wolf burglar. Not that guy. God damn it. Did he take your blitz whip too? Did he take the Beastmaster class that's never going to be in this game with him as well?
Damn, Jimmy, right for the heart.
For an American, you sure apologize as much as a Canuck. Well, I do live pretty close to Canada, to be fair, so it's probably part of it.
If we sidestep the wrong way, we'll end up in Canada.
Pretty much. So there's a little cultural melding going on there, I think. So. Oh, really? I figured the Sekisegumi would be all over this, but... Alright, fair enough. At least Nashu's bowing. You'd think I'd be doing that too, considering how long I've been here, but the game can't account for in-character, non-canon decisions, so... Well, Nashu, it sounds like we're at a bit of a standstill at the moment, but, yeah. I'm sure. Alright, so you see if what you can figure out for now, and I'm gonna go take care of my business, and when I'm done taking care of my business, I'll come back and check on you and see how it's all going. Sound good? Because I have a couple of other things that I'd like to go do, including fishing for better fish. I'm sure by the time today is over, that fishing will not happen. Nashu Makaraka is on the case. Look out, Mr. Wolf Burglar. Your days of wolf burglaring are numbered because she has a Tales of Symphonia wanted poster. It's Inspector Hildebrand. Hey, Inspector, stop messing about and join us. When will he do that? Find out when we continue with the Hildebrand quests. When is that going to be? Soonish? Let's go take care of business first, and then we'll talk about that. Meanwhile, Nashu, why are you here, and why are you letting Gyoto Kapafil and Nozawa? Nashu's delights, huh? I mean, those are kebabs to die for, to be fair. So. Oh, boy. Everyone should run. Right now. Like, Run. Yeah, like that. Thank you. That means you two, ladies. Doesn't mean you, Gyoto. You're about to become fried catfish.
Much to the delight of all the chefs in the audience.
Oh, look, Godbird's here, too. Ow! Well, this
Yes.
quest line's gonna be
Godbird
fun.
Manderville.
This quest line's gonna be fun. It continues, by the way, but because Nashu needs some time to look for the investigation, look for information about the investigation, I'm going to leave her to it and go take care of other things, because on top of finding the fish that I was talking about, I also have an appointment with someone here inside of the hostelry, and I think I need to switch to a different class in order to do it. So, I mean, I've been cooking some stuff lately. Let's swap over to culinarian. Are you the person that the people from Shizui sent? I mean, it's not Shizui anymore, but I forget the name of their new settlement in the middle of the Ruby Sea. So, is that the KFC colonel? Just about, yeah. He's a little bit more meme-worthy, if you can believe it, but yeah. He's the reason I'm a goldsmith. I'm acquainted with him because I am him, actually. So, that's me.
Godbert Manderville, for those of you who don't know, is the strongest being in Final Fantasy XIV lore because he is a joke character, and therefore not constrained by laws of physics.
That's true.
Or reason.
That's
or
true.
any god in existence.
That is all true, yes. Sui no Sato, that's the name of the new settlement. So. And what difficulties were you facing? Or are you facing? Whoops. I missed that one because I clicked. My fingers are underneath a hand warmer, so... And it's a very MacGyvered hand warmer because it's actually just my winter hat, so...
You should just buy a hand warmer.
Probably. Oh, okay, so we gotta go to Tamamizu. That's fine, because that allows me to let Parvati stretch her wings, because she's out here with me too, so I might as well give her a chance to, you know, get up and go. So that her get up and go doesn't get up and go. Just because they can't use her for, you know, war stuff anymore doesn't mean that she shouldn't be used to move around, so. Parvati! Let's go for a quick fly, shall we? Now, we could just teleport over to Tamamizu, but nah, I like flying on my griffin instead. So we'll fly on my griffin instead, and then she can dive into the water. Although maybe her diving into the water isn't such a good idea, because I don't know if I got her the blessing of water yet. Can we say that I did that off screen in the 5.5 months it's been? I think we can safely say that. I fly across the Ruby Sea like every day that I have to go to the Doman Enclave anyway, so I think we can make that assumption that she just has the blessing of water now. So we will fly in silence and listen to the piano instead of teleporting, because that costs me money that I definitely have, but you know.
Unfortunately, the fund number was destroyed.
Yeah, I have more money now than I did, so that's unfortunate. But I can always give it to my my retainers. So.
But your retainers are also have the funny number.
True, very true. Has it really only been half a year since the Stormblood streams? In character, yes. Out of character, no. It's been almost over 2 years, actually. I think it's been 2.5 years now at this point. So, significant upgrades have happened since then. Alright, where's this person that I was looking for?
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
It's the Jenga tower that you refused to climb. Oh boy. Oh, Kurenai, good to see you again. It has been a little while. I mean, I fly over you guys like most days, but, you know. What's up? Well, I'm glad that you asked for my help. I heard that you guys were having a few small difficulties down there, but, well, forgive the pun, but I don't know the depths of it yet, so enlighten me, would you?
I hate you. With a voracious passion.
I am sure. Yeah, that's a good question. What are you doing out here? And what brings you to Tamamizu? You love the Ruby Princesses. Getting their triple triad card was torture. I don't think I've even gotten that yet, to be fair, so. Voracious Passion, that's a new one. Cole's increasing his colorful language. Oh,
It's been a while.
The Blessing of Water, for reference for anybody who didn't see the previous streams, allows anyone who receives it to breathe underwater like it was air. So,
You know, I'm surprised that given how long it's been since the last stream, you didn't do the story up till now summary specifically for the in-character story.
I mean, not a terrible amount has happened, and most of the stuff that has happened is concerning the Doman reconstruction, but I haven't gone to the Doman Enclave yet, so we'll talk about that when we get there, I think. We can do it a little at a time. So, plus there's other plot points that have happened far, far away from here that we definitely can't get into yet, so... So, yeah.
Yes. Plot.
Mm. Oh, you guys want to make contact with Kugane, I would assume? Fair enough. How are you planning on doing that? Oh, yeah, I kind of have that effect on people, to be fair. Okay, so you need to branch out a little bit. Got it. Excuse me. Okay, well, I have a knack for winning people over, to be fair, so I'll give it a shot. Nice to meet you. Ah, so you're a friend of Rowena's, then. I don't know why I have a look of dread on my face. Rowena has done nothing but treat me well this whole game, so... because I haven't done any of the weapon quests.
Trust me, you would have a look of dread on your face if you've done any of the weapon quests.
And that's why I haven't done the weapon quests. Not only because I don't like the look of them, but also because I don't want to get on Rowena's bad side.
I have a lightsaber now on my main.
Hmm. Nice. Okay, so what do you need my help with? I can see what I can do about fostering trade habits, but I'm not exactly a merchant myself. Okay, so I think I see what you're saying then. So you want to trade these, I guess, souvenirs of Suino Sato with the outside world to give them a reason to say, hey, cool, we can trade with you. Fair enough. Well, that's unfortunate, but I'll see what I can do to help. Oh, there was a shipwreck. Great. Well, Sanana is correct. I do have skills that can help your cause, so... I try. I have contributed quite a bit, to be fair, but I try. Yeah, and so in exchange for this is another custom deliveries quest, if you're familiar with those from previous stream-throughs, like the ones with Zloe and Nago that we did. These will get you gatherers and crafters scripts for doing their stuff. It's once a week, and it still gets you a busted amount of experience for your crafters and gatherers, so this will probably be the main way that I level them for this playthrough. Not that I have to do too much leveling to begin with, because most of the classes that I'm playing this stream through are already at 75 anyway, so... yeah, it's been a while. Sure, I'll give it a shot, why not? No, I get that. Yeah, and we gotta help those ones especially, but all of them besides, so. Well, I hope that this altruism is not just a lie. We'll see as we go here, but you know. I mean, we gotta get them trading as quickly as we can so they can work on that stuff. Oh, okay. So we need to get them a treatment from the outside world. A fortifying tonic, traditionally brewed in Garabania. Well, alright then. I will see what I can do. It's a good thing I'm already on a cook. I can probably create that tonic, though it'll probably be significantly tastier than if an alchemist did it. So let's see what I can do. I'll do it while I'm sitting here because why not? Custom deliveries have been unlocked with Kurenai. This is one of 2 custom delivery quests that I'll be doing over the course of this stream. We'll get the other one later. So, now here's the question. what do I need in order to make it? Oh, okay, so you'll just let me exchange stuff for scripts. Alright, fair enough. Where was my timers for that anyway? I think it's in here. Let's see, Kurenai. Gear Abanian Remedies. Okay. I didn't actually look up where I can get the stuff for this. I imagine it's right here in town somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So let me actually see what I can find, and then we'll see if we can make these. Let's see here. Well, I'd like to make a delivery, but I cannot at the moment, so... this is gear, so it's not there. Maybe it's from one of the merchants in town? I really should have looked this part up before I did it. And, I mean, worst comes to worst, if I can't find them right now, I'm going to be coming back to Tamamizu quite often, so I'll have reason to actually go ahead and check on that stuff. So I'm not really too worried about it. I don't think this merchant will do it for me, though, will they? Probably not. Items? Oh, here we go. You do, in fact, have the components. So they've traded all the way to this point. They just haven't made the full gamut yet. Oh, I forgot to check on the stable outside the apartments and see if Quinfucius's quarters are taken care of. I'll do that later. So we're looking for Garabanian remedies, which is in here and here. I don't know who the hell all these other people are, but, you know. That keeps happening. Is anyone else's Twitch repeating 3 or 4 seconds in the past? Let me see if I've dropped any frames. I have not. It sounds like something on Twitch's end, then. Maybe refreshing the page, I would assume, would work it. Let's see. We could buy the components or the other stuff by themselves. So I think I'll just buy the components because I can just make the remedies flat out and I can make them high quality. It's not like 2304 is going to be difficult to make. So we need a total of 12. All right, then. So I need 12 of these. Is that correct? Hang on. Let me go back. Garabanian remedy components. Yeah, that's these. Okay. So let's see what we can do to make these. It's good to know where I can buy those, though, because I'm going to need to buy them, like, often. Like, once a week when I'm able to do it. Unfortunately, today is reset day, so I won't actually be able to avail myself of the experience that you get from this until next week again, but it's okay. Alright, so let's see if I remember how to synthesize things. I think the first thing that I want to do is I want to reflect. That should give me some stacks of inner quiet. Good. We want to do some innovation. And then I probably also want to do waste not, but I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that after I do some prudent touches. How about that? Let's use all my innovation first. Oh, especially since I don't need to, because prudent touch only uses 5 durability anyway, so I guess we don't need to worry about it. I could probably Burgits this and finish it right now. I see someone creeping around in the background over there. Don't think I don't see your name creeping around the side of Tamamizu. Oh boy. And then we careful synthesis, and that should do it. Okay, it wasn't quite enough, but that's okay. We can finish it. Easy. So that's one. Let's just do that again 5 more times, I guess. I bought all the materials, so I guess I might as well. Doesn't take too long anyway. Yeah, I can definitely Burgits that. I don't need to do all 5, so. That's 2. Just use my my pad for this, not the actual mouse, so. So as long as I get 1 good, I should be able to just Burgits it on the last innovation, I think. Or not even the second to last innovation. And, you know, I could probably waste not instead of venerationing and still get this done. It takes 3 steps then instead too. Big deal. Alright. That and that. I skipped a good. That's okay. A 1. Oh, look, an excellent.
Woohoo!
Very nice. A 2. I was going to start doing the 1, 2, 3 thing, but then I got an excellent, and it just went away immediately. So. Alright, there we go. Almost done. We won't be doing all of these on screen, by the way. I'll be doing most of them off screen. I just figure since this is the first time I'm doing custom deliveries for her, I'll do them on screen, you know. So, I think I'm going to need a Great Strides to Burgit's this. So I'll just Great Strides at the end of this innovation. Yeah. I mean, I would have reached green anyway, but, you know, it's fine. You forgot how to craft without Trained Eye. You can even use it on the last set of primal weapons they released. Yeah, and I have Trained Eye on my bar there, but I can't avail myself of it yet because I'm not level 80, so it'll come in handy later. So yeah, okay, so as long as I get one good, then I can Burgit's it like this, and it'll top off, and then I can do this, do that, and this. Now, I forget if this will get us to rank 2 with her, because this is all highest quality stuff, but I don't think the quality actually matters in terms of the story of it. Either way, they needed these remedies, so, and I'm looking for something to pass the time anyway, so I might as well. Yeah, and I don't think I'll be using fish for this, for 2 reasons. 1, fish are probably the most inconvenient custom deliveries to get, and 2, my fisher is already level 80, so I don't need to worry about that part, so, you know. Excuse me. Oh yeah, it's true, you switch hands too. Innovation into the other one or vice versa with veneration, yeah. So, you have a fishing journey planned out? Oh boy. Me too, but I'm kind of taking care of other stuff first, so. Anyway, for doing this, you'll get white scripts, because white scripts are currently the lower ranked of the 2 scripts. Purple scripts are the ones that you get once you get into Endwalker, but that's not really relevant at this point because we won't be getting there, so. Oh, it's still level 1, so it's your last chance to be low level. Okay, fair enough. Just don't go ocean fishing if you want to drag out the journey as much as possible, because ocean fishing levels fish are, like, really, really fast, so. And, yeah, anyway, so we know where to get that stuff. Get the stuff to high collectability, and you can turn it all in for fancy amounts of scripts. As a matter of fact, for doing this, I'm going to get probably about 800. True, just hopefully it's not too hard to swallow, but yeah, just a few, yeah. Well, I try, Kur and I, and you guys needed the help anyway, so. And yeah, as usual with custom deliveries, they'll gain satisfaction levels until they go up to rank 5. So that's what we will do. Although I don't think I needed to craft 6 of these now that I think about it. So I think I only need to do 3 to get her to satisfaction level 2, which means these aren't going to be very useful in a minute. Oh well. Well, good. Hopefully the illness finally dies down. Ideally permanently, but you know. Don't care about level. Your goals are find all fishing spots, catch at least 80% of the fish in the fishing log, because there are over 1,000 fish in this godforsaken game. Yeah, I won't be doing that. So.
The only fish I know about are the ones that get you an absolutely obscene amount of purple scripts at endgame.
Mm.
And the ocean fish. Whales in my free time.
And the ocean fish. Well, I'm glad to hear it, because I have plenty of extras in case you need it. I won't do her other 3 deliveries for this week on screen. I'll do those off screen myself in a little while, so. There is plenty of remedy to go around, so. That's me. Hi. Try and do the best I can to help you guys out. I'm sure you do. You're from Doma, so of course you mistrust outsiders. That's like half of you guys' character development. So. Fair enough. That's about the best I've gotten out of all of you in the 5.5 months I've been here, so you're no problem. I will attempt to continue to furnish you with remedies that save your lives. I imagine Sanana also had problems with this mistrust. Mm. Yeah, they probably wouldn't be too happy about you coming all the way out here. Fair enough. So, maybe once we get this whole establishment off the ground, then you can tell them about it. Okay, and that is satisfaction level 2 for Kerr and I. We get some stuff. I mean, there's stuffed kaisal there. That's not too bad, and seafood stew, but I might use it eventually to keep myself, give myself extra experience boost. We're a supporter of Suino Sato's emergence. Good. And yet there is still much to be done. And she has a new favor to ask of us. My dude, Cole, come fish with me. Hoarding scripts and
I would
materia
100%.
so that you can pentameld a set of high-quality crafting gear once you hit 90. You're insane. Oh, boy.
I would 100% fish with you, Marie, if I wasn't, an Omni Gatherer only on my main, which currently lives on Lamia.
Mm.
Because I finally got a server transfer for my main.
Yeah. That is fair. You do need protection against the sharks around here, considering the sharks are bigger than most mounts. So, fair enough. And now there's more sharks than there ever was before, so that's just great. So make new weapon stuff for the sharks. Got it.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can data center travel now. Huh. Forgot about that.
I will see what I can do. That will give my goldsmithing a little bit of work to do. All right, so Kerr and I am going to gently, quote-unquote, discard these Girabanian remedies on the ground next to you, gently, so that you can use them as needed. I'm not actually discarding them. I'm basically just handing them over to you, so... I was going to say, I wonder if I should go check on Confucius's stable. I mean, he can probably come along to the festival in the Dome and Enclave anyway, and I need to get him out of the stable in order to do that. So let me go back to the apartment and just see if his furnishings are good enough and fetch him from it, and then we'll come back to Tamamizu. And we'll head towards Yangsha? Yeah, we'll head towards Yangsha. Oh good, the stables are already clean. Well, I guess I don't need to worry about that part then. Hello, Confucius! I don't know the last time... No, I do actually know the last time that you were fed and trained, actually. So, but we can train you a little more with the Silkus, but why not? I basically just want to see if you get the barrel animation. Nope, it's the balancing one. That's okay. This one's pretty good, too. Have some Silkus buds and other greens, friend. Alright. He has been fed. He has been trained. Let's fetch him from the stables and take him with us, shall we? And I think since that's the case, I'm going to sell this magic stable broom. Matilda, nothing urgent. Sorry to call you back up from your venture there, but you can get rid of this, and you can get rid of this for me. Thank you. And I will go from there. No, don't need those back, so take them with you. Do you not have the setting on that lets you only get asked to use Aetheryte tickets at or above X amount of gil? I actually didn't know that was a setting, so I'll have to check that one out in the options and see what I can do about that. Because like I said, it's been a little while since I played this and I'm not aware of... There are some things that I'm not aware of, so... Hold the fuck up, why does she have your job crystal? She doesn't have my job crystal, except for my monk crystal, actually. She has my monk job crystal, I handed it back over to her, because I figured it'd be more helpful to her, since she's from Girabania anyway. But she has, all the rest of those are her own job crystals, so. In character, anyway. I mean, they're my job crystals out of character, but I don't want to carry them around because I'm not going to use them, so they're in character her job crystals. Oh, it's in the settings for teleporting? Okay, I'll keep that in mind, the gear. So, it's in here. Aetheryte ticket. Confirm for all costs above Gil allowance. Gil allowance 400. There we go. Thanks, Marie. That is a good setting because I won't need it below that. I mean, it's not like I'm hurting for Aetheryte tickets. I have 69 nice in my inventory and 690 even nicer in my Chocobo saddlebag, so I'm not hurting for them, but still, having the option. There you go. You set yours to 600, you'll walk otherwise. Yeah, fair enough. So, alright, Parvati, we took you out to spread your wings a little bit, so let's take it out to spread a little bit more, because I don't think my car needs a salt water bath, so... I don't know what Noctis would think if I gave the car a saltwater bath, to be fair.
That would be deeply unfortunate is what it would be.
Probably. Alright, so let's head up here, back to the surface, and then we'll head for Yanksha. So we can go see what they're setting up at the Doman Enclave, and then we can go maybe participate in the occurrence. I think I need to switch back to Samurai, actually, before I do that. Okay, yeah, I forgot my... thing can't pop up. I don't like using the gear set list anymore to change jobs because I don't like these item levels that are next to it, and I don't think you can change that. I think those are stuck there. So instead of that, I've stuck over above my chat box there in the bottom left corner, I've stuck widgets for all of the jobs that I'm going to be using, besides Blue Mage, because I didn't have enough room on the bar for that, but I'll only really be using Blue Mage for Beast Tribe quests, so... Plus, it's already at max level anyway, so it's not like I can really raise it. Because Square Enix won't let me use Blue Mage anymore, unless it's at 70 or below. So.
Vivid memories of you bringing Blue Mage into Balzar's wall.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah. A vexed villager, but what are you vexed about there, friend? I suppose I can entertain a few requests. I'm not due in the Doman Enclave for days yet, so again, might as well find something to do. Oh, okay. Well, that would not be good. Shihomie, huh? Shihumi? The homie? I mean, I can, so... She's traveling close to Sakazuki. And where is Sakazuki exactly? Oh, Sakazuki's over there. Okay, fair enough. Well, I might as well go take care of this too. The day's still young. As a matter of fact, the day just started, so it'll give Parvati a good chance to fly around. You have your Aetheryte destination set up to minimize teleport costs if you're willing to teleport twice. Kugane is your free spot, and you go to one of the city-states if you need to go back to Eorzea. Scholarland is your home destination. Yeah, fair enough. It's one of the reasons why I like having an apartment in Shirogane, because it basically makes teleporting in Kugane a lot easier. It's significantly less costly to teleport to and from here if you need to, because you have a spot that basically costs 1/4 of what it normally costs to get to Kugane. So... It helps quite a bit. Excuse me. I'll be honest with you, though, when I clicked on this quest and it said search for Shihomie, I thought he was going to be like, yeah, so she was traveling right next to the Isle of Zeko, which is this one, right? Or is that Isle of Zeki, excuse me. I thought he was going to be like, yeah, her boat was right there. And it's like, okay, you're concerned about the Red Kojin, but you let her travel near the Isle of Zeki by herself? Are you a madman? Oh, boy. Speaking of sharks. Yeah. I guess Kurenai wasn't kidding. They're all out here. Overconfident Kojin. Alright then. Ma'am, are you okay? Not a... Okay, hang on. Slow down. Slow down. Friendly face here. I was told to look for this woman. Yeah, I was sent here by a fisherman from Isari. He's looking for you, Shihomie, so... Yes, actually. Oh. Okay, well, good. That's better than you getting kidnapped and taken by the Red Kojin, so fair enough. Your old FC had someone beg to turn on reduced teleports after Endwalker dropped. He was teleporting across the planet both ways, spending 1k plus a teleport. Oh, that poor soul. That's unfortunate. I don't think that's what she meant, but... I don't think he cares, to be fair. Yeah, probably not a good idea, so let me see what I can do for this He's a Kojin of the Blue, but I haven't seen him at Tamamizu before. Now, granted, I don't stop there every day, but, you know, still. And as we can see here, he's having a bit of trouble. Let's see if we can help him, shall we? I may not necessarily be in my battle gear, but this old Bokuto is good for this little jaunt. Confucius, you mind helping me out? Let's see what we can do. You are under attack. No, actually, sir, you are under attack. Goodbye. Are you all right? You were like, why are you going from one side of the planet to the other so much? Yeah, that's a fair question, yeah. Well, you went at it alone. If you went at it with a friend, you wouldn't have fallen for such an obvious trap. You're welcome. Yeah, it took a little doing, but not much. I mean, we left her by herself again, to be fair, so... I mean, it's literally an active volcano. Of course it's dangerous.
An active volcano with a very scary face on it, if you look correctly.
Does it look like
a mouth?
Does it look like a bomb?
It's like a mouth.
When you
Actually,
look at
yeah, it does look kind of like a bomb.
When you look at it, does it say, "You want it? It's yours, my friend"?
I'm going to throw you into a vat of molten obsidian.
I'm sure you will by the end of the day today. Did I bop them with a wooden sword? Yes, and they all still fell over dead. So I suppose I've still got a similar amount of strength as I did from when we were in Stormblood. I wonder how Tetsuya Nomura is going to nerf me this time. What were you saying, Cole?
As is not unusual, Jimmy's entire level of strength is entirely dependent on how much of a joke character he is. It's great.
This is what happens when they make a joke character the main character. Well, I'm Jimmy Grayston. I'm surprised I haven't seen you around Tamamizu, to be fair. I figured most of the blue I would have known by now. Alright, fair enough. I mean, I'm not really keen on favors, but, you know. I might be able to use it as an offering at the Doman Enclave ritual. They are going to be sore after that, absolutely.
You did just beat the shit out of them with a wooden sword.
True. And somehow it did more damage than this guy's sharpened katana. That is almost as large as I am. Well, let's see what we can find. So you take from the left basket, I'll take from the left bag, I'll take from the right one? Perhaps. Oh, Kabuto found something. A Karakuri puppet. It's kind of cute, actually. Oh, okay. She wanted to take it back to the kids. And he's having none of that. Okay, sounds good. I kind of have to go, but I will meet you back at the entrance. Well, maybe I should go see him now because I have to go all the way back across the sea to get where I'm going. So maybe I should meet him now and take care of this. Fair enough. Sometimes they're not exactly the most talkative, these samurai. You too. Yeah, as long as she doesn't go to the Isle of Zeki, she'll be okay. As for me, well, we gotta go back to Tamamizu again, so Parvati, let's spread your wings a little bit. Confucius can fly alongside us. And Interceptor can stay in the little basket on the side. That's how I imagine whenever I fly, by the way. That's how I imagine Interceptor traveling with us. He's either in my coat pocket, just like popping out of it and looking around, or he's in a basket on the side, just taking a ride, letting the wind blow through his hair. His little tongue just wagging out. Alright, so back to Tamamizu. It looks like I gotta go... Oh, I gotta go all the way up there? Alright, well, fair enough. Actually, it's gonna be down from here, but... You know, fair enough. And then after both of these distractions, then I can finally go back to the Doman Enclave, right? Kabuto. I'm gonna take a drink, actually, while I chat with you. Yeah, well, I figured it was easier to come see what you needed than try to go all the way across the sea, go take care of my business, then come all the way back. So. Uh-oh. I know that voice. Bunchin, good to see you again. No trouble really. I mean, the red Kojin that we got into dice with, into a dicey situation with, they kind of fell over pretty easily. So, I don't know if he's gonna let you do that. Yeah, I guess they've been giving a few people problems, so maybe it's not as peaceful as it seemed like to me. Maybe it was peaceful for me because I'm so overpowered that nobody will fuck with me anymore. Just imagine your character's about to converse with NPCs and they just take a flask or a gourd from their hip and they take a drink saying, man, I need a drink. It's water or something non-alcoholic, but you drink all the time. That's true.
Gotta fool people into thinking that it's alcoholic.
Mm-hmm. I actually did that one time when I was working Black Friday. I convinced a couple of the employees that I'd brought vodka into work instead of water. It was pretty great. Oh, you guys have a treasure vault. I wasn't aware of this. Probably for a reason. It's a treasure vault. I mean, I'm a trusted friend at this point, but maybe not that trusted. I think we have to earn that trust through Beast Tribe quests. Yeah, actually, they have a treasure vault too, don't they? Right. Oh, yeah, that's not cool. Well, that's fair, actually. We can't have your treasure vault. We'll make our own treasure vault with blackjack and hookers. You did that as a minor because you didn't give a damn. You had a flask in middle school. Yeah. Oh, well, fair enough. If I had a flask, I would have been taken to the office, but I'm glad that you got away with it somewhat. Oh, yeah, well, fair. Wah, wah. Kabuto, I think you need to learn the value of teamwork, sir. I see that. Yeah, no, I know it had water in it. I don't know if the teachers would know that, you know? Like, they would look at the flask and be like, nope, office in my school, so.
Any office?
Yeah, basically.
They would just suspend me when I was in school.
Mm. Yeah, it would have
I
been
didn't
one
go
or
to
the
a
other.
very good school.
It would have been one or the other, to be fair. So. Did it on purpose. It was a test to see who paid attention and asked questions. Spoiler, none of them did. Even after they caught on. Oh, man. Oh, boy. That's great. Show them the Karakiri puppet there, Kabuto. And, you know, also maybe, okay, I was going to say, also maybe work with them because then you can learn to value teamwork, but that's probably going to be the central lesson of this Beast Tribe set of quests, so. This is one of the Beast Tribe quests we're going to be doing for this stream through, by the way, is the Kojin. There are 2 others that we'll also be doing, but we'll get to those later, just like the other custom delivery. I hope so. They are meditating like those monks at the temple in the snowy mountain area in Spyro 2. I'm still sad that they took out their the sound effect that they used to do in the PS1 version in the remake. Who said that? Did the rat that was been sneaking around all the wealthy merchants sneak into Tamami Zoo because he heard about a treasure vault as well? Makura? Who's Makura? Oh. The doll is alive, I think. Hello? A Tsukumogami? Okay, so I was going to say, I guess it's possessed by a minor kami. I was going to say, what kind of a weird curse did the Kojin of the Red put on this thing, but I guess it's not a curse, it's more like a blessing. Quite literally. In other words, you did something as a joke to test humanity, and it failed miserably. Oh boy. That sounds like the beginning line to a villain saying that now the world needs to be consumed by the void. I'm glad that you're happy to be out of that burlap sack. Sounds like you're going to have to learn the value of teamwork because the Tsukumogami will not allow you to not. About that last part, are you asking for blasphemy because you're about to do that? Starting with me. Okay, fair enough. It's not like I have anything else better to do. Okay, so I keep saying that, but I do have a lot of responsibilities at the Doman Enclave. It's just that most of them are finished now because the Doman school year is out, so I'm not teaching, and like the kids are on their summer break, and I don't have to help them with construction anymore because the Enclave is finished. If I could ever get back there to show you. I'm explicitly not getting back there to show you, by the way. This is being done on purpose in case that joke flew over everyone's head.
Certainly flew over my head.
Wah, wah.
Still in the air.
Just like Hildebrand. Eventually he'll come down. Eventually.
Hildebrand's like a boomerang. No matter how far you throw him and no matter where he lands, he will eventually come back to you.
Of course. They decided to prostrate themselves fast as hell, too. Yeah, they were like, oh my god, that thing is haunted by a Tsukumogami. This blessing
They're
is
like,
now
oh,
a bigger
hell
blessing.
no.
Actually, they were more like, oh, hell yes. Because this is a very large and generous boon. Okay, so it sounds like the Kojin are going to be busy. And by that vaunt, I'm also going to be busy, because apparently we have formed the Divine Circle. I guess Arcane Circle was already taken. Didn't Gosetsu leave because he wanted the children to not suffer like Yotsuyu? Wouldn't he want to stick around the Doman Enclave? That was the question that I always had with his character as well, Marie, yes. They never answered it, and I don't think they still have, because I'm pretty sure Gosetsu's still on a bus as of 6.2, so I don't think we're going to get an answer anytime soon. I don't even think he came back when the everyone was here moment happened in Endwalker, now that I think about it. Cole, did Gosetsu come back when everyone was here at the end, near the end of Endwalker?
Fuck. I was emotionally dead at the time.
I know I'm asking you for a lot, but...
Let's see,
No,
maybe?
It doesn't really matter too much.
Like, everyone and their mother was in that scene.
Yeah, that's why I figured he might have come back for
Literally.
that. But I guess it doesn't matter too much. I'm taking his place as the children's protector and also their teacher.
Let the old man retire.
Well,
He's
not
been through enough.
True. He had a lot going on his plate, so let's let him go on his own old man journey, his midlife crisis. I'll take care of the kids till he gets back. Tribal quest complete. We've unlocked the Kojin Beast Tribe quests. Not that they're going to be a huge help in terms of experience, because all the classes I'm going to use are at or above 70 anyway, but, well, I haven't done this Beast Tribe quest, so I figured I might as well. Not just because I haven't done it, but also because doing all three of the Beast Tribe quests for Stormblood will unlock the Allied Beast Tribe quest for Stormblood. So, I guess you can kind of guess what one of the other two Beast Tribes will be doing is, since we haven't done the Allied Beast Tribe quest for Heaven's Ward yet either. But those will both be done by the end of this stream, because I'm not leaving any plot threads on the table by the time we're done. But yeah, we have Tribal Beast Tribe quests unlocked for the Kojin, the Divine Circle, and we can take them from Zukin at Tamamizu. We can also buy wares from Shikitahe. Is that what that was? Go back. No, it doesn't list it in the event chat. To Kojin is divine. I think it's a play on to sin is divine. I think. So, do I want to do these now? I don't feel like I want to do these now, to be honest. We kind of already did Kurenai's stuff. Well, what time is it? It's 6 o'clock. Yeah, I don't think I want to do these now. I think I want to keep going, actually. Confucius, you're already out, so we'll let you spread your wings a little bit. Excuse me. Now we'll head for the Doman Enclave. For sure this time.
I promise.
Excuse me, didn't mean to poke a hole in the logic of the story. Oh, that'll happen more often than we would like to admit by the time this is over. Trust me, Marie. Actually booted up YouTube after every rank so you could play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles every rank up. Yeah, actually that's pretty fair. I could definitely see that working. I'd get a copyright strike, but yeah, I could see that working. So. Okay, so Confucius, Interceptor, Parvati, who is also flying somewhere near here. Let's head back to the Doman Enclave. Go check on this ritual and festival that they're setting up for. Maybe help them out a little bit, and then we can go from there. I should probably also check in with the doctors that have been keeping an eye on my friends, since I still haven't heard from them in a little while. So fair enough. That boat was invisible for a second until the draw distance showed them to me. Soroban, what are you doing out here? I will check in with an old friend first, I suppose, because I might as well. Why not?
What could possibly go wrong?
I think we all well know. What ventures have you been on recently, Soroban? And do these have anything to do with the ventures that you and Rory went on months and months back? Because she definitely went on some crazy, kooky adventures with you. So. You have an anonymous client? Okay. For the Ruby Sea and all who call her home, we seek the aid of the warrior who laid low the Lord of the Revel. Ooh, that's me. But first, we bid him make haste to Hell's Lid and quell the Oni that dwell in its deepest depths. Should he succeed in this test, we shall speak of the true endeavor and consummate reward. Okay. They need someone to do this again. From what I understand, Hell's Lid was already raided when Rory took care of this. So not raided, but quelled. Okay. Fair enough. This game doesn't know how fucking supply and demand works. The cloth to make the wind-up Magnite costs like 600k at one point. The actual wind-up cost 20k at the time. I think you did the math wrong. Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Yeah. Huh. Well, fair enough, I suppose. A magicked dagger. And you're going to use this to open a hidden passage into the depths of an active volcano. Soroban, I don't think you're cut out for this line of work, which I guess is why you were looking for me, to be fair. At least you didn't get all the way to the Doman Enclave just for them to tell you, yeah, he's not here yet. He's supposed to be, but he's not here yet. So. Fair enough. Oh, Tadaru's here too? I figured she was still back at Revenant's Toll keeping an eye on her friends. Is she taking a vacation? I guess so. Huh. I wonder why she's here. Let's go. Oop, that's the wrong person. Confucius is the one that I'm riding around on. I let Parvati go ahead. Maybe I should stick Confucius's mount in my thing here so that I can do that instead of getting Parvati's. Alright, well, again, we still have time before the ritual and festival happens, so I guess we'll go see what this is all about now. Ooh, a lookout point. I don't think I really need this, but I'll do it anyway. I don't think this is a lookout point, though, because otherwise it would have already given me the experience, so. Is it prey, maybe? No. Well, I don't know what this one is, so fair enough. Maybe I'll look that one up. Don't mind me, I just spent $5 million getting a good friend congratulations gifts for landing a job in real life. That's gotta be a pretty good friend then, considering you spent $5 million. I know you're talking Gil, but like, still, that's a hefty price tag. I mean, I know you have enough for it, but still a hefty price tag. I guess we're going on the colder side of the mountain based on where the location is here. Means a lot to you, okay? No, it's fine. I'm not judging. It's a lot of money. That's all. I've never seen that amount of money in my gil totals in the game. Usually because if I need that kind of money, I'm buying something with it, so. like, as you can see based on my guild totals here, I don't keep a whole ton. So... Also, if I point to something with my cursor and I say something, but my cursor, I don't think my cursor's being captured by OBS. So if I ever point to something and it isn't clear what I was pointing to, just let me know and I'll actually point to it. Or give more details. Never mind, we're not going to the cold side of the mountain. I'm waiting for them directly in front of a giant lava field. Fantastic. Made everything that wasn't 2 of the 3 minions. Okay, there you go. Tataru. I'm surprised. I feel like I should be telling you the same thing, considering it's been months. What are you doing out here? Sorry, I don't mean to be ungrateful. I'm glad you're here. Nice to see you again, but what are you doing out here? Okay. Well, fair enough. I suppose with Alpha Node kind of in bed at the moment, it would be a good idea to balance the ledgers before he wakes back up, so... You made her an Aoi die. The silk for that was 500k a pop, and you needed 3 of them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I heard about an Oni. What's that all about, Soroban? Oh, good. I'm gonna have to go fight Ongyoki and his friends down here. Fantastic. Well, at least it'll be lighter because of the lava. This Tenzin guy, I feel like he sounds familiar, but I don't know anything about him, I guess, or the Oni either, in this world. Huh. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Guy's got it made. Got a good retirement plan and some good friends to go along with it. So I'm gonna guess the Oni woke up. Oh. Okay. So you think that they're either ancient Kojin that are causing trouble down there, or just a bunch of Void Scent. Fair enough. Yeah, maybe you should get more distance so that you don't get your skin singed by the lava. Like, we're really not supposed to be this close to lava, guys. I'm surprised we're not exploding in fire at the moment. Oh, the prices were mostly from map materials? Fair enough. You like the Soroban guy, though. No, I like him, too. He's a good character, from what I've seen of him. It's nice that he gets a secondary role, too, because he had that role in the story when you were in the Ruby Sea, and then after that he kind of got put on a bus. So, it's nice to see him come back. It's fine. I'll find people to help me with this fight. I'll tell you one thing for sure, though, Soroban. The last time I was in an active volcano, I went in there with 600 pounds of armor on. I don't think that's going to happen this time. I don't feel like getting cooked again. Hell's Lid is now accessible. But who am I going to find to go with me into Hell's Lid? That's your cue, by the way. I wonder if Cole went to take a bathroom break. At the most inopportune moment. Oh, there we go. Yeah, oh, he's dead. Apparently he's not, because he's here. Hi, I hate to sound as ungrateful as I just was to Tataru, but what are you doing here? I thought you had to be on the battlefield at the Gimlet Dark. Isn't that still going on?
That, my friend, is a long story.
Yeah, and I suppose if there's Oni in the volcano, we don't really have too much time for that, do we? Okay, what are you going in on? Tanku?
I'll go on Gunbreaker.
Gunbreaker? I got you, fam. Hold on, I'll heal so then we can get in here really quick. And if you'd like to join us for Hell's Lid, please let me know in like the next minute or two in chat, because it's not that I want to get it done quickly, but if there's nobody here, I don't want to wait too long. So, invite to party. There we go. Now I have to see if I remember how to heal. See, Cole has the advantage because he's, you know, actually played this game, like, at all since the last time I played it for the stream. Yeah, oh, he's dead. He was, but he is not anymore. You're not on, or you'd join just to be dumb on any DPS. Yeah, you could play any DPS you wanted if you were to join. It would be a nice quick queue. Thankfully, we are doing some of the side content not when a patch drops, because if we tried to do this on patch day, and if it's a Tuesday, so it would have been a patch day for people. If we tried to do this on a Tuesday, it would not have, on a patch day Tuesday, it would not have worked out. So. Okay, 10 seconds for any takers. If not, we will head off. This is a reset day, though, so there might actually be people willing to go into this dungeon. Unlike before.
We get it a lot in Duty Finder, honestly.
You do? Okay. That's good. That means people have actually done this side quest. Couldn't be me. Until now. I have not seen anything about Hell's Lid, by the way. Oh, I should mention that. So the reason why this stream is marked as live rather than blind is because I've done pretty much all of the main scenario quests in Shadowbringers that we'll be doing on screen here. So I didn't feel comfortable marking it as blind, even though I don't think I've done like any of the other side quests that we're going to be doing. This is going to be completely new to me, so hopefully I don't fuck up too badly. It's below the Fractal Continuum hard, though, so I don't think it'll be too difficult, to be fair. We'll see. But yeah, I didn't feel comfortable marking it as blind, even though it's probably going to be like 50% stuff I've seen before and 50% not, so. Alright, Cole, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to click join now, so we can go into Hell's Lid. Actually, we should read this first, maybe. Or maybe not. It doesn't really tell me anything about Hell's Lid. So, let's just go in, shall we? Quinfusius, stand guard with Soroban. We'll be back momentarily. Also, if anybody responds to me in party chat, Cole, I can't see party chat, so, yeah. On my filter. That is a face, yes, you were correct. That is, in fact, a face. And there are horseshoe crabs down here, somehow.
What the crab doing?
Being on fire. Alright, let's get my Fairy out here. Eos, you're up first. We will allow you to be in with the Fey Union. Have an Adlo. I probably shouldn't have swift casted, but nobody's gonna die here, right?
Queen and country!
Oh boy. Which one haven't I bioed yet? There we go. Sure, I'll take the Ether Flow. I'm not sprinting to you, you're still good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, he says as he, friggin' whatchamacallits himself. As he shoots himself in the forehead with Super Bowl leg.
Fine.
To be fair, it would activate my XCOG, so. They're taking it easy on us to start with. Where are we going?
Want to take a dive?
Oh, that's where we're going. Great. Oh, I have attracted attention. That's unfortunate. Never mind. They're off me now. Yeah, they're off me now. You are down here with us, right? Yeah, okay. Eos, not you. Sorry. I should have said who I was talking about there. I also shouldn't even have whispered because your XCOG still hasn't gone off. Oh, there it goes.
I've been playing a little Gunbreaker.
Well, that's good. I'm never going to get used to Broil being 1.5 seconds now. It's still so weird to me. That is a lion. A hellish lion, nonetheless.
That's fine. Yeah, those are commonplace down here.
Also, the walls are trying to murder us. So
yeah, that's also normal down here.
Oh, good. I'm just going to help you with these.
And I'm losing aggro a lot today. Y'all hit hard. Fuck.
I'm just going to do this in case of something weird happening. Oh, that lion's dead. Okay. Yeah, I should probably use Sacred Soil, actually. I'm gonna have to get used to using it because it's more useful in starting in Shadowbringers than it was previously. I mean, it's still useful. It's basically a tank cooldown, but not as useful as it was, at least in my opinion. As a matter of fact, I've got the thing, so why not use it now while we're, sitting here. I'll just Lucid when we don't need it, why not? I should have saved the Sacred Soil, actually, until after we start this fight against Otake Maru, who probably has...
Hi, Otake. How are the kids?
A swing of some kind.
Ah, I see. You're still mad at me from the last time. Yeah, I'm real sorry about that. That was just an awkward situation. Kind of picked up his club and beat him to death with it. It was just awkward for everyone around. I was in a very angry mood that day. You know, I'd been through a lot, but it's fine. Everything's fine.
Well, hopefully he feels the same way. I don't think the dancer feels the same way, to be fair. That swing. Get me the fuck away from him. Should I... I'm gonna spread this, actually. I'm gonna spread and add low real quick.
The Gunbreaker feels so much better when I don't have to give myself carpal tunnel to play the class optimally.
Yeah, fair. I don't know what he's planning on doing, but he's also attacking me. Oh, he's summoning something. I'm just gonna keep running and ruining. It probably will work out. Oh, I see. He's gonna attack the... Okay, yeah, he's gonna attack the two things and do a swing at the two things that he threw down at us, so... actually, Eos, why don't you come over here, since he's sort of turned the battlefield into his bitch. I'm just gonna go back here, by the way. I hope you don't mind. Because he's gonna swing again. Okay, never mind. He's not gonna swing again.
Our DPS is not hot trash, so we're good.
True. Farlander, Ring of Casting. Oh, this is the stuff from Fractal Hard Mode. Okay. Must have come out in the same patch.
Welcome to Fractal 2. Oh,
yeah.
Look, a ferret.
What the ferret doing?
Leading us into horrible slug abominations that I am going to kill with malicious intent.
Well, that's not very
Yeah, those
nice
are
of
also
him.
normal. These are the local fauna. Watch
Actually,
out, they melt your skin off.
I was gonna say,
the ones with
there's...
the shells are actually safer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there was Yumimi up above as well, so it's not really that shocking to me. They're just, water ones, rather than on fire ones.
Yeah, the local fauna here is a little dangerous. Careful about that.
Fair enough. I should probably get a little ether flow going. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look, you got an eye.
Do go down like that when you're in a 4-person party and the only other one is a dancer.
Yeah, fair enough. Although the tether's bigger now, isn't it?
There is no tether now.
Oh.
You just get it.
Okay. See, this is how little I know about what's going on at the moment. So that's probably good for me, though, because that will mean that all of this will be, relatively not like... Oh,
Mr. Ferret,
I've
come
seen
back,
this all
I want to
before.
pet you.
So it might actually work out better because I kind of took a big break from the game and don't really know what's going on. Whoa. Electrogenesis. Oh, that's a blooming
Everything
spell.
has changed.
So I guess you can
And
get
nothing has changed.
The more things
like-
change, the more they stay the same.
Oh. You actually killed the big boy already. Cool.
Yeah, he tried to
my life a lot easier.
electrogenesis. It didn't really work for him. Here, have a second regen for your first regen.
2 of them.
I should probably burn this. 'Cause I can definitely ether flow again. Having fun with your tank cooldown that I just gave you?
This dungeon's easy. What the fuck? I mean,
Like
of course
I said,
it is. I know what I'm doing in
it's
here. I've been in here
below,
before.
it's below Fractal Hard Mode, so it shouldn't be too bad. I say that before we fight a boss that's going to kick my shit in, but Kamaitachi!
I'm Kamatachi. I see you're still tricking people with that cute ferret form. I tried to play into their game, but,
This is the
they
ferret?
didn't listen to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't he cute? He just wants to rip your organs out. It's fine.
I mean, there are different varieties of cute. Okay. Nice donut. Now it's going to be in, right? Or rather, he's going to do an in, so we're going to need to get out. Maybe. Maybe not. The patient blade. I need this. Oh, I have ether flow back, so I guess I can burn this a little bit now.
Oh.
Oh, hello. Oh, it's on the walls, okay. Whisper in the wind. Oh, hello. Let's see you find me now. Okay. Just stay in the sacred and we'll be fine. Oh, hello. Okay.
Back up.
Oh, I blew something up. That's my bad. Also, I kind of hurt myself in the process. Whoops. Oh, I see. He's gonna go in the direction of this thing. Oh. Okay. I was dumb. I thought there was room in between. That's my bad.
Me jumping in the safe spot. Literally no one listens to me.
Yeah, I wasn't paying enough attention.
Yeah, that's fine. We got this. He doesn't have that much HP, provided that the
The dancer
two
gets
don't eat
over
shit,
here.
we're
Yeah.
fine.
I think you guys will be okay. Worst comes to worst, just super. Yeah, you'll be fine. I'm gonna go respawn now. So that I get all my cooldowns back.
Fair enough.
So I'll be back momentarily. And since we Fey Unioned Eos, let's Fey Union Celine. Oh, I lost all my bar. I was gonna give you, whatchamacallit, Fey Union on the next pull, because I had 100 bar, but I lost it because I died. Whoa.
Ah, we're here.
Rysen Temple Road. This place looks significantly less volcanic. I suppose that tracks, considering we're under the volcano now.
Yeah, it used to look a lot more volcanic before me and a couple of friends fixed the place up, you know. Fuck.
Yeah, understandable. Whoops.
I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. We'll have LB1 back for the boss.
It's okay. What's a little fat finger between friends? Have another one of these since your thing ran out. And your thing ran out again. I'll give you a whisper as well. I guess I'm gonna need this then. I actually had to dissipate. That's a new one for me. Guess I'm gonna have to get used to that though, considering Shadowbringers leveling dungeons. I will be dissipating a lot more. Oh. Okay. What happened to your HP?
It's gone.
It is gone. Hang on, I'll get you back up. I don't think it's gonna work out for me, but
Just heal yourself.
yeah.
It's fine.
This will work out, I think. I still have one ether stack to be fair, so yeah, we're okay. Okay. That was me. I could revive them, or they could respawn so they could get all their cooldowns back, but I will revive them since they're just sitting here. So what was doing
Alright, so-
the continuous attacks there just now? Because something was like...
I think it was the Tatsunokos.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, those things are assholes. To get pest control down here for those things at some point.
Fair enough.
In Mythos, they there's big, fat, cute little snakes, but no, those things are deadly.
So what you're saying is we need to get Capcom down here.
Perhaps. All right, so coming up, there's gonna be there's the cats or the dogs, whichever you prefer. Be careful. One of them's a little bit energetic and likes to jump on people.
Oh. All right then.
They're really cute, I promise.
Are you
fed them all the
sure?
time.
Because they don't sound
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, come on, come meet him.
Okay, hang on. Boltstorm new. Still
See?
waiting.
They're cute, aren't they?
Uh,
Oh, it's been a while since I've been down here. They're a little...
I'm going to default to there are different levels of cute. Again.
I mean, they were a lot smaller the last time I was down here.
Yeah, fair enough. Did your X-Cog pop yet? No, not yet. Okay. Safe tail. Twister.
Amazing how fast these things grow up.
Wow. I just realized
They're
I
just
haven't
little
been using
puppies
chain
last
strap.
time I was here.
Spark. Is this a tank list? Oh, your X-Cog hasn't popped yet. You'll be fine.
I'll live.
Especially since I don't even think it went off.
Because I should really not be using as many cooldowns as I have.
Nah, it's fine. As long as they'll be back for the boss that's coming up in about 2 seconds, I think.
Oh good, we're at the house now.
The house of what? I guess we're gonna find out. Hello? Anyone home? Oh. Yoda? Is that you? No, wait, he's got a turtle shell. Genbu, is that you? I know a little bit about the Suling. Confucius told me all about them. He would know. He was one at one point. Yes, it is in fact a Genbu. So, hang on, let me give you
Hey,
this.
old man.
When you're ready. And I'll finally use Chain Strat now that I actually remember how to fucking use Scholar. Have an
Oh
X-Cog.
crap, he doesn't recognize me. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's having a moment again. We gotta knock some sense into him.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Oh, that's me. Actually, how did I do this? I probably should have done this to you, but, well, you know. Better to prevent. Sinister Tide. Hold on. I think I'm okay where I'm at. Yeah. Okay, so it follows the arrows, I see. Oh, you've still got your X-Cog. I'm not going to heal you yet. Cole, you're on your own for now.
My. Ow.
Cole, you're on your own for now. Okay, you're no longer on your own.
Oh, come on, old man. Why you gotta bully me like this? I was down here 5 minutes ago.
okay,
How
okay.
bad has your memory gotten?
Fairly bad, judging by what's been going on here. I'm gonna whisper. I don't think it's necessary, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Hello, water. At least he's not throwing poison at me like he did in that other game. I'm in an energy drain. I've still got 3 ether flow. Oh, it's coming this way this time. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. Ow. I'm not gonna go over here. I've
this
been
move.
stunned. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be able to get away from that. Shalonian Gate. I was gonna say, am I
Yeah,
stuck?
but we should probably break this. As
Probably
much
do.
as the old man's memory is bad, his magic is deadly.
I see that. Maybe I should do this, actually. Okay, well, that was a little late, but that's fine. Oh, good, Chain Strat's back. Oh. Well, this is unfortunate. No, I almost got out of there.
Ow.
It's okay, though. I don't have anything to burn my Fey bar on. Actually, I guess I do. Here, have a stack.
Old man, stop napping. Thank you.
At least he wasn't asleep behind the wheel. Or maybe he was, because I got hit by a few AoEs I shouldn't have gotten hit by. Did anybody get the number on that bus? Not that guy, that's for sure. Alright, let's not be a monster. Let's go flip him up. Good job, team. I'm gonna get my shit pushed in later today. I just feel it. Because I am not playing good. Farlander bottom casting. No, thank you. Thank you for assist.
Can't believe that old man. I was down here 5 minutes ago and he's already forgotten who I am.
5 minutes ago. Are you sure it was 5 minutes ago? Because it feels longer. Well, questions for later. For now, let's see what's happening at the House of Mouse. Or the House of Flipped Over Turtle. Again, stop being a monster. Flip him back over. That's what I've been saying, Soroban. Tadaru, don't be mean. Just flip him back over. Okay, sure. That's fine. There, all better. Now don't attack us again, please. Oh. Hello. I know that pig! They trapped that pig in Zelfatal! Hi. What's with all the cute animals? Who is training Tamagotchi down here? Oh. I did, yes, actually. But, I don't know, your water was pretty strong, too. Soroban, seriously, dude? Oh, no. What was the test for? And what's going on here at Raisen Temple? Yeah, so in case it wasn't clear by the actual boss fight, this is Genbu. Still, it's just he's a lot cuter now. Oh, and he's one of the 4 lords from your legends. Okay, I thought he was just taking the name from the Su Ling, but I suppose that was a whole different world, wasn't it? Fair
He's
enough.
also an incredibly forgetful old man who apparently doesn't even remember people who worked with him.
Yeah, about that. We'll have to tell him about that whole thing pretty soon. You know, actually, that tracks, considering, you know. He's not a normal turtle, Tadaru. He's a bit of a kami, so.
By the kami, a talking turtle!
Yeah, that one. So they're not really kami, they're auspices, which are kind of similar to kami. They're more like kami that walk on Earth, basically. They have attained a measure of divinity from living as long as they have, so. Fair enough. Look at all the cute animals. I mean, true, they might be able to teach you some deep, dark secrets of marketing. Well, alright then. Don't go flipping on your back anymore, huh, Genbu? Okay, fair enough. So, Kuragitsune over there, I probably butchered that, is the one we're supposed to talk to, but let's go talk to everybody else first. Komainu. The Prison of Koryu? Yeah, I don't think I want to go see that guy. I refrained from fighting him in Digital Devil Saga, so fighting him here would probably be even worse. Okay, then. Thanks for the info. Kamaitachi, good to see you again. Your test was interesting. I mean, it wasn't really everything I had. I am a bit rusty, to be fair. I mean, I haven't had to train in actual combat situations in months. I've mostly just been training recruits. Fair enough. And I didn't know it was all for show. That's true, too.
Kamaitachi likes to play.
I can see that. He was pretty strong, to be fair, and I sort of stood in a lot of his AoEs, so, you know. Tadaru having fun with the cute animals? Of course you had to make that reference. Really, lightning? Because I thought you were an ice dude in Digital Devil Saga. Well, again, different world. Yeah, that one's pretty rough on the whoever that is, so. Fury. Furi. Something like that. It's a Tanuki. Actually, Furi, I am not heading to the surface just yet. I want to see what everybody else is up to first. Senri. Okay, this one tracks. No, not really. I mean, I'm from around here now, but I moved here, so I'm not really a resident, like a lifetime one. So you, like, self-actualize after a certain number of years. Okay. The change. Okay, fair enough. On point. Thank you? Soroban, you having fun with Inagami over here? Is he being a good boy? It's a good question. Let's ask the auspices, shall we? Yeah, I've heard a few stories about that, yeah. Okay, fair enough, actually. I did it deliberately, because a life for a life. Sure. Alright, Kudagitsune. Tamamo Gozen, huh? Okay. It's a fair question. I wonder what happened to her. Maybe we'll find out later. Genbu, I've talked to the auspices. They're a pretty civil lot once they aren't trying to murder you. And what's this thorny predicament? Okay. Well, that's not good. A sea on fire is, never a good sign. So you need my help to help you avert this crisis.
Probably because he forgot to fix up the seals again.
There's no rest for the wicked, is there? Okay.
In my case, never.
Well, we knew that already. Ah, okay, yes, I know a little bit about the Ara Mitama and the Niji Mitama. Yeah, so you guys exist in two separate spheres, the primal rage and the boundless calm. And you need to balance them in order to not murder everything around you or be, stuck in basically stasis for eternity. Okay. Let me guess, one of the auspices was overcome by this Ara Mitama and now they're running wild. Yeah, we were told that was a myth. I'm gonna guess, judging by all of your appearances here, that it was not really a myth. Oh, and which auspice was that? Koryu? Yeah. Okay. So who was we? Who were the other four lords that you're talking about here? Yeah, that would not be good. We can't exactly have a festival in the Doman Enclave if this mountain erupts. So, excuse me. I get the feeling he wanted us to do something to prevent him from waking up, so... Okay. And who are your three compeers? That could be a problem, yes, if they did nearly succumb. So we need to rebalance their souls? Is that what you're trying to tell me, basically? Yeah, that's what I figured. So I don't get to kill them? Well, it's still something. Man, I'm bloodthirsty today. No, very well. If that's the only way to quell their Aramitama, I will do it. Well, you can be grateful for it if I actually succeed. Until then, Alright, then. Ah, so the next lord that we'll be looking for is Bayek Ko. Okay. Let's go find this Bayek Ko, then. I feel like we're doing things a little out of order, but I think they saved Seiryu for last in this one, if I remember right. To be fair, the order's a little different each time, isn't it? Because, like, in most Persona games, Genbu is usually first, but then it goes, like, Suzaku, then Bayek Ko, and then Seiryu. Usually. Not always, but usually. This guy's a significantly larger auspice than the rest of you, isn't he? Fair enough. That's what I said, yes. I'm glad that I'm not the only one that noticed it. It's fine, I didn't think he was going to bite me. A manful in our midst, yes, Is it a sparrow?
That is a sparrow.
Oh. Apparently he doesn't like me too much. Okay, sorry, buddy. By Ko, I heard that you were almost about to be overwhelmed by your primal rage.
I mean Bayako.
Hmm? Yeah, but I don't know how much that's going to help, considering I still almost died to you and did die to Kametachi, but... Yeah, that light is a pretty common thing for people to see in me, to be fair. So... Alright, so where's this going to go down? Is it going to go down here? Shouldn't I get my friends out of here first? Yeah, I get that. What about all of you? Are you going to be safe? Or... Okay. It's a good point, actually. Soroban asking the relevant questions. There was nothing left of his Niji Mitama? Holy shit. Okay, gotcha. I'll keep that in mind. I will keep it in good hands, or I will die, one or the other. It's okay, if I die, I come back. Until I don't die. And where is the land of your birth, Bayako? I suppose my map marker will point the way. Okay, sounds like a plan. Yeah, it's probably for the best. I don't want you guys out on the battlefield when he's trying to murder me and everyone else that's going to come with me, the other 6 or 7 people. Oh, and Genbu has something for you to do anyway, even though he just called Tadaru an urchin. I think so? You should
Take
go...
offense to that, Genbu.
You should go give him what for? You should flip him on his back again. How am I supposed to teach you when the whole world is upside down? Alright, you 3, and the rest have fun. Fury, take me home. Fury Roads?
Where perchance are we meeting with this Bayako?
That is the question. Rendezvous with Bayako and Yangsha. Okay, well, I'm getting somewhat closer to where I'm supposed to go. Not exactly, but somewhat. I'll just go to the House of the Fierce. It's on the other side of the wall, so... Off I go. Use up some of this money that I got today already. Confucius, some crazy shit be happening, and we're in the middle of it. Again. Because that's how this always works, so... Alright. Let's go see what he's up to. And then we'll be, hopefully, good to go. You know, actually, it kind of tracks that Bayako needed to come out here, considering there's tigers everywhere. So I guess it makes sense. Is he going to be up on top of this thing, or is he going to be... No, he's going to be down somewhere. Okay. Kind of figured he'd be, like, up on a tall cliff or something. Speaking of tall cliffs, here's another lookout point. Might as well check it out. If it's a lookout point this time, unlike the last time. It is a lookout point. Sightseeing log entry 36, Prism Lake. Cool. Oh, you teleported yourself, even though I just teleported?
Yeah, I didn't get a notification.
Oh, that's weird. Huh. Well, there's Bayako. Yeah, you know, this makes sense considering there's tigers everywhere, Bayako. The land of your birth, huh? How's it feel to be back? We are. Yeah, they have a tendency of shunning things that don't look like them, to be fair. True. Very true. It's the conclusion I've come to after months of being here. Well, hopefully we'll be able to fix that, won't we? Why is the shadows stuff glitching out on that wall over there? Let's not be cheeky here. Let's just have faith. You'll be all right. You're an auspice. Have faith in yourself. Other people have faith in you. True. Hold nothing back, huh? So what you're telling me is to put this wooden sword away and start to get serious. Alright, let me go back to a sanctuary so I can get my actual gear on. And then I will meet you at... the Jade Stoa, which is now accessible. I'll go in on Samurai. But I need to, actually put on some clothes first, so hold on. Not my citizen gear. I need my actual gear. It's a good thing I keep it in my saddlebag in case I ever need it. I was going to say, it's a good thing I keep a spare here in the House of the Fierce, but I think I would just as soon keep it in my Chocobo saddlebag so I could take it anywhere. We're going to go in here. There we go. But yeah, you can actually change your glamour dressing for yourself, your glamour plate rather, at any sanctuary now, which is pretty nice. It's very useful, especially in situations like this where I'm going to need a little bit of extra protection. I mean, if Genbu kicked my ass when I was in full scholar armor, then I might need a little bit of help with this one, because this is a trial, so there will be significantly more bad things going on. Alright, if anyone would like to join us in the Jade Stoa, this is a trial, so let me know. By the way, can you hear my fan, Cole? I know I asked you before, but...
I cannot.
Okay, good, because it's going...
I assume you cannot hear my heater. Because it's -1 degrees in here.
I cannot hear your heater. I'm glad that you cannot hear my fan either, because my fan is, it's working, that's for sure. Alright, so I'm going to assume that we can just go straight into the Jade Stoa, because there wasn't enough people in chat to join us for Hell's Lid, so I imagine we can just go right ahead. So, are you ready?
Let us go and resolve this conflict once again.
Maybe it'll be more permanent this time?
Given Genbu's memory, I'm not so sure, but we have countermeasures in place for that.
Well, only one way to find out. This one will probably take a little while because I'm not on a healer or a tank, and also because it's, it's not something that's like unlocked when you do frickin' when you get a boost or anything like that. So, all right. Since that's the case, actually, I have something else that I can go do. I said I wasn't going to do them on screen, but since we have time to wait, let's go do some of my stuff at Tamami Zoo. Not to worry, my old friend. I will be back when the timer actually goes off. And I think I'm going to take a drink. Got to stay hydrated, Didn't throw the Gasol Green. There we go. Let's throw the Gasol Green so that Quinfucius has extra time to help me out with these quests, and we will go do some of these while we're waiting. And then we'll finish out the one that I'm doing once we're done in the Jade Stoa, and, oh, okay, there we go.
Speaking of the Jade Stoa.
Speaking of which, I didn't even get a chance to take the quest yet, so I guess we'll wait on those. Because I'm going to get stuck back in Yanxia when we're done anyway. Now let's see if I remember how to play Samurai.
Foresee no problems.
Nope, none whatsoever. I'm definitely not going to tunnel and get hit by an obvious AoE.
Receive of me my fury, children of man, and quell it!
I will try! He's really trying with the yelling, isn't he? Oh, he a-burning now. Speaking of things burning. Yeah, that's not normal fire. And that's not normal Bayako. Why did he turn into a person? We have somebody DCing already, so that's just great.
There is no
Alright,
time.
Bayako, you know the drill. Beat the shit out of you, and everything will be perfectly normal. Then maybe I can actually explain some of this
Storm pulse.
unfortunate situation to Jimmy.
Yeah, because I guess I kind of don't know what's going on, do I?
No, you do not! Trust me, it only gets more confusing from here.
Great. Oops. State of shock. Oh, good. He even turned for my little,
Still yourself.
what's it called?
Oh, no.
High stakes.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Well.
Ow.
Sweep the leg!
There is
Well,
something deeply unfortunate about the DC'd person being the one to die, and me being the weapon used to kill them. It's fine. We can 7-man this.
Probably. I won't be doing any LB3s, but I don't even know if those were available to begin with. So. Unrelenting Anguish. Storm Pulse.
Ow.
Oh, there's balls.
What is this, Nier Automata?
Something like that. Well, okay. I hope I don't get hit by one on accident because I'm standing right here. I'm just gonna go over here, wait for it. Now go. I kind of need to reactivate Hengenbana, actually. There we go.
Well, you're doing better than one of our sages.
Twofold is my wrath. Twice cast my foes.
Oh, he made a dude. Hakutai! Okay.
Oh, I'm thinking of EX where they're up at the same time, right? That was how it worked the first time I was in here. Oh, Bayako, you're going easy on us this time.
Is he? Oh, look, the person that DC'd is here now.
Oh, good.
Oh, get away.
Run.
Yeah. I third-eyed way too early. No, I didn't. I third-eyed at exactly the right moment. Okay. Sure, I'll Mechio. Why not? The Roar of Thunder. That's a DPS check, isn't it?
Most likely.
Good thing I just had all my Ikki Shoten.
Actually, it's not a DPS check. Oh, come on, Bayako. Is this really all you can do?
Are you really antagonizing him right now? This has never worked out for us
Fun
before.
when he antagonize him.
Eeeeee! I haven't felt as light as this feather since the last time we fought Garuda. When was that? Heavensward? I forget. She keeps coming back.
Roundabout.
I'm
My
skydiving.
wrath is a ceaseless torrent.
Evade Bayako's attacks. Okay, sure.
Enough of a wake-up call for you!
Oh my god, they're coming towards me. Okay. This spot seems relatively safe. For now. Okay, that's not safe anymore. Sweep the leg. I see. Okay. I'm looking down, I'm not looking near me when he's near me, so. Oh god, that's not safe anymore. This place is no longer safe. I no longer feel good in this spot. Oh god. Okay, hang on. Wait for it. Okay, we're good. And not good anymore. In. Alright. This is kind of interesting, actually. I like this. It's more complex than most of the fights that we've done. I've been stunned again.
Oh, good. It's about time you stopped holding back. This is where things get fun.
Oh, good. Rejoice in the glory of combat. Okay, we're back.
To ashes with you.
I got a bad feeling about this. Fell swoop. Cole, they took away merciful eyes from me.
Well, I shall bring all to bear.
You do that.
Rejoice in the glorious OST.
Alright, let's get Hengenbana going again.
Lightning Seer.
Oh, okay.
Hi,
This is why I have
X-Force.
True North. So. Oh, hang on, I got enough time.
Tempest Surge.
Yeah, you guys with the things, not you specifically, but the ones that were standing on top of me, please get away from me.
I beg of you. I do not wish to perish.
I just don't have the kind of tankiness that monks do. This isn't Final Fantasy XI. I can't act as a tank. Get one more. There we go. Highest stakes. I forget what that does. Are you looking that
Stack.
way? Oh, I see. I wasn't on that side of the field. Sorry, I wasn't in
Stack
beautiful
again.
Egypt, so. And now we sweep.
Enough to get your blood flowing, old man.
Certainly getting my blood flowing. I can't go anywhere at the moment. There we go. Now I can go. Oh, good. I even got out of the way of the AoE. Perfect. Oh, I put the Bokuto away. Now I can't do the fancy thing I was gonna do. I mean, I guess I could do it anyway, just won't be using the right weapon for it, but... We probably won't get LB3 anyway, will we?
Probably not.
Well, then I guess I'm LB2ing him. LB2 and a half! You know, if I don't die first. Oh god. Okay, it's the balls again. Thank you for eating that, because I was right on top of it. Not you, but somebody else ate that. Oh, okay. Somebody else got it. Midare! I didn't Midare at the end. Hey, I didn't die.
Not as hard as the last time. He put up quite a fight last time.
Maybe you calmed him down a little bit more than that the last time, and this time you just
Yeah, probably because I
couldn't,
wasn't doing it by myself.
Yeah,
Having
well,
7
that's
other people here certainly helped.
true. Very true. What works? Teamwork. Good job, team. Oh, team already left me. Alright, fair enough. There are no party members. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to V-pose anyway. And then I'll hug Kurei on my sen, because why not? Bite Ko, are you okay now? He's sleeping. Such serenity, such peace. I'm glad you're okay. Let's get out of here. So how do you feel now that we beat the rage out of you? Who, Tenzin? I don't know if I can compare to that guy. You guys have talked him up pretty good. Yeah, I kind of figured he was from before then. Delma's not exactly... I mean, it's somewhat of an old country, but it's not that old. Right. And then you found someone at the place that you went to. I could see how that would be a little bit of a problem. And he did absolutely nothing in response. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that would make him a little bit different, wouldn't it? He was also a little full of himself. Oh, so you found a kindred spirit. Fair enough. Yeah. Well, it's nice when you can find a friend, to be fair. And I'm gonna assume the rest of them were the other 4 lords, probably. I mean, I'd be okay with it, but we probably have more quests to go on in order to quell all of the Mitama. There's still 2 people out there, so... And there he goes. Alright then. Bye. Okay, so I guess we're going back to Hell's Lid. Where was Anakoro again? Excuse me. Oh, that was up by, that was up by the tower, the Jenga tower in the sky. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, Quinfucius, you and me, let's head back to Hell's Lid and we'll see what we can tell Genbu about our battle. While I am flying, I will take another drink, even though I'm pretty sure I just took one. So. Alright, now here's the real question of the day. Because I know that there is one more dungeon and there are 2 more trials through the rest of this storyline here. It's 7 o'clock. We probably won't get the Swallow's Compass done tonight, will we?
Probably not, but we can certainly try.
I mean, it would go for longer than 3 hours if we did do that. It kind of depends for me because, like, the way that I want to structure this is that I don't want it to, like, be where I start the story back up and I have to end it, like, right before. Because we're going to do another little bit of side stuff before we do Shadowbringers story proper. And I don't want to end right before the Shadowbringers proper stuff to do the other side stuff, like, within 20 minutes of me starting an episode, you know, so. Just trying to figure out how I want to structure this on the fly. Okay, so don't click on the entrance. That leads back into Hell's Lid. Fury, take me through this hole in the ground that has appeared. Apparently it's, the lava hardened there specifically. Alright then, in we go. I guess they wouldn't let Interceptor inside either. Fair enough, he isn't old enough to become an auspice yet. One day. Yeah, it was a good fight, Bayako. Glad to have had it. I should have asked Soroban and Tadaru what they've been up to. I'm sure Genbu will give me the story, though. Well, it was nothing. It was actually easier than taking care of your Aramitama, to be fair. It was still a cool fight, it just wasn't as hard as I expected it to be.
You really took it easy on you.
It's, again, probably because you softened him up for me. So Soroban's praying, and he's not praying to the Divine Circle, so what did you ask him to do? I'm not sure what's going on, and I'm afraid to ask.
The real answer.
Yeah. He's going to help you maintain the wards? Well, I suppose that would fix the problem that Rory was saying, where if you forget to maintain the wards, this will just keep happening, so fair enough. Oh, you know, another 100 years or so. Well, Tadaru is a bundle of energy, that's for sure. She wouldn't be able to run our coffers if she wasn't. Yeah, about that. Soroban, did she say stop chanting? I don't think she said stop chanting. Oh, Tenzin had the echo, okay. But his echo manifested differently because he could speak to animals. Okay, that makes sense. Oh. So then what did you do to help him since you weren't auspices yet? Okay, so you've mostly been protecting this crystal that he gave you. Alright. I mean, I think the memory of Tenzin would have helped you become auspices anyway. You were well on your way to begin with, but, you know. Fair enough. Yeah, there's still 2 of them out there, isn't there? So. Alright then, fair enough. When Genbu says I need rest, I guess that's what we need to know. Oh, you've been keeping an eye on, what was his name? Hancock, I think? Still wonder what Tadaru's doing out here. Maybe she was worried about me. Oh boy. Soroban, yeah, I don't think you... No, you can't possibly refuse a request of the Four Lords, so... Sorry, man, but you're gonna be stuck here for a little bit. Actually, yeah, I can go tell them. I'm already helping them out with some stuff anyway, so I'll go let them know that you'll be here for... a while. What I think I'll do as well is, while I'm there, let me see what reputation the Kojin have. Okay, 510. So if I do their work now, that's 180, 360, 540. So yeah, if I do the quests before I do the stream on Thursday, I can do their next rank before we continue with this quest line. So I will keep that in mind. Alright, so we'll head back to Tamamizu. I think what we're going to end up doing is the cutoff point that I was talking about right before we start up Shadowbringers story proper. We'll have that cutoff happen in the third episode rather than at the end of the second episode. We'll have it happen at the end of the third. Because I think if we tried to do it at the end of the second episode, we'd be really pressed for time, and these streams might end up being 3.5 hours, and I'm not really keen on that. We'll have plenty of time to do 3.5 hour Final Fantasy XIV streams later on in the later on in the story, I'm sure, but we can take it easy this week. We're getting back into it, so I might as well not work Cole too hard.
I mean, you haven't been working me that hard at all.
I mean, that's because you already did this whole quest line, so you've had it all unlocked already.
Fair enough.
It's not like you're running through the story to catch up to me at this point, so...
For now.
For now. Where's the entrance to this place, anyway? I know there's a million entrances, so you'd think I'd be able to find one pretty close by when I dive down, but apparently not. Over here. Bunchin, Rory, Bunchin, good to see you again. I have less good news than when I brought Kabuto here, though. Yeah. I hope he will, but I don't know if he'll ever be able to leave. I have a feeling. Oh, do you? Yeah, it would be an auspice if it was delivered by a cat. So, what do you got for me? Let's have a look. You keep getting letters for me today, Bunchin. You are welcome to come and go from the temple as you like. Fury will remain at his post above ground. You need only seek him out. Yeah, I kind of figured they had that planned anyway, so... True. So, I'll try to make sure that he does good by you. Keep him on the straight and narrow. Iroha! Orchestrion roll. Let's use it right now. Alright, well, I could go fishing at the moment, but I feel like if I go fishing now, I'm not going to really have a big chance to go back to the apartment because, like, there are commies and auspices and crazy animals, cute animals to quell their raging fury from. So if I try to go back now, or if I fish now, the fish might spoil by the time I get back to the friggin' apartment. So I think instead of that...
On the subject of that...
Oh boy, what are you going to have me do now?
I'm sure you have about approximately 1,000 questions.
Really just one. What? I thought you were still needed at the Gimlet Dark. What's the...
I'm, not your Rory.
What do you mean? What the fuck?
Well, you see, I'm, when Rory dropped by here to fix the whole problem, she kind of, did fix the problem, and in realizing that Genbu's memory was terrible, she kind of had an etheric construct be constructed by Bayat Ko to make sure that everything stayed managed until either she figured out a way to permanently fix the Koryu problem, or, and I quote, Jimmy will probably show up and fix the whole damn problem anyways, because that's just what he does. Your Rory is... I honestly have no idea where she is, so you're kind of stuck with me, and that's kind of why I've been following you around the Ruby Sea.
So what you're saying is I need to ask Bayako if I can summon and unsummon you at will? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
You're essentially stuck with me as long as you're in the Ruby Sea. I can't go any further than that.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind, even though I'm pretty sure you walked out into Yangsha with Bayako. Then again, if he summoned you, that's why, because you were in close proximity to him, but... Okay.
Essentially, yes.
Now, I know that was supposed to answer my questions. Now I have more. And I'm not even sure where to start, so I think I'll try to figure that out and also take care of a few Kojin quests so we can help the Divine Circle with their problems, and then continue helping the Auspices with their problems on the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers, the Stream Edition, which will be happening on Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, bit of a slow burn to start with on this one, but trust me, it won't be as much of a slow burn as Stormblood was. It took us 10 episodes to get started on Stormblood. This will be about half that, I think. So, yeah. In any case, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I'll see all of you on the next one, which, as I said, will be on Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, everybody, take care and have a good one.
Later.
I have a question, Spirit Rory.
Yeah.
Do you have healer gear in case I want to tank something?
I can take care of that.
Okay, I guess that's one more thing to do until next time.